I'm Roman Jimenez from the Cloud Sports Network, and this is the Compete Sports Diversity Update, powered by Demon Rum. There's a new captain in town. We at Cloud Sports are teaming up with Compete, the global leader in sports diversity, to bring you the latest news that affects the world of sports by and for our LGBTQ community and its allies. The Compete Sports Diversity Update will appear a few times a month and will feature breaking news, updates, and reminders of what's happening all around the country. So, let's get to it. As you know, most of the LGBTQ national championships have been postponed or canceled for this year due to COVID-19. So this week, let's do a quick rundown on where we're at.
The 2020 Naga Cup and Naga Gay Softball World Series have both been postponed to 2021. But earlier this year, Naga announced it would be holding the 2021 World Series in Columbus. Likewise, the Asana Women's Softball World Series has been postponed to 2021 in Virginia Beach. 2022 will take place in Washington, D.C. And in the world of volleyball, the 38th edition of the NAGVA Championships, slated for Las Vegas, has also been rescheduled to 2021. Interestingly, the NAGVA-sanctioned Labor of Love tournament in Columbus will be on the same weekend next year as Naga's Gay Softball World Series, and there's talk of a possible shared social event. More on that to come. And recently, NAGVA announced it would not be sanctioning the Austin Summerfest Classic in August, amid an alarming jump in COVID-19 cases throughout the state of Texas. And earlier this year, the NGFFL announced that the 2020 Gay Bowl that was scheduled to be in Hawaii has been canceled, and the 2021 Gay Bowl has been announced for Toronto. So that's a list of what's been canceled. Before we get to what is still currently on the 2020 calendar, here is a quick message from our friends and Compete Sports Diversity Council members, the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority.
In Las Vegas, there's something more important than the shows and the neon. And there's something bigger than our hotels and our bravado. That something is you and your safety. That is everything. That is the only thing. We know it's tough to travel right now, or to even be around others. We just want you to know that when you're ready, we'll be ready, and better than ever. Because there is no bigger star in this town than you. Only you.
Now, let's take a look at what is still currently scheduled for the rest of this year. Keep in mind, this could all change based on COVID-19. So, in tennis, the Madrid Open, July 24th through the 26th, and the Queen City Open in Cincinnati, September 18th through the 20th, those are still a go. There's lots more events, both overseas and in the U.S., currently on the calendar, but keep in mind, for tennis and all of the upcoming sports, newly imposed travel restrictions and mandatory quarantines coming in and out of the EU and even going from state to state may have an impact. To stay up to date, check out the GLTA's tournament page on glta.net. There's quite a few regional softball tournaments to tell you about. They're all still currently scheduled. Milwaukee and Knoxville will both be hosting their tournaments July 31st through August 2nd. The Hit and Run in Indy and the Rocky Mountain Roundup in Denver will be September 19th through the 20th, while the other Queen City, Charlotte, will be hosting its tournament October 3rd and 4th. The next weekend, San Diego hosts the Autumn Classic, and Kansas City will host the Show Me Showdown. In Las Vegas, the Neon Classic will play out October 24th and 25th, and over the Thanksgiving holiday, the Hurricane Showdown in South Florida, well, that's still a go too. And plans are still underway for lots of bumps, sets, and spikes in Seattle for the Emerald City Catfight there, September 12th and 13th. And over the Halloween weekend, the Vegas Baby Tournament is still going forward as well. Turning now to Gay Kickball. GayKickball.com's World Series is still scheduled to take place October 24th through the 26th, with the official host city to be announced once they see which turns COVID-19 takes. To stay up to date, visit GayKickball.com. And of course, the one event that brings them all together every year, the 14th annual Sin City Classic Sports Festival, is scheduled for January 14th through the 17th next year in Las Vegas, hosted by the Greater Los Angeles Softball Association. Visit sincityclassic.org. And that's your Compete Sports Update, powered by Demon Rum. There's a new captain in town. Find them on Facebook or at drinkdemonrum.com. Make sure to check out the latest Pride issue of Compete and keep up to date with the rest of the news by following Compete Sports Diversity at CompeteNetwork.com. And, of course, follow us at Cloud Sports Network on Facebook. Until next time, I'm Roman Jimenez. Remember, stay safe, and we're all in this together.